How is everybody? I had a couple people last time telling me my music was a little loud, so I decided to turn that down. So just let me know in the chat if you think the music's still loud. I can turn it down more. I mean, it's only going to be playing during my just chatting scene anyway, so shouldn't be too big of a problem. Let's see here. I had a couple of friends yesterday I was talking to. They were talking about the new Oculus Quest 2. That thing, it's pretty cool. The Oculus Quest, the first one was really good, but they really upgraded the second one. I know that a lot of people are waiting for them to release the patch though that gets it to 90 hertz display. They say a lot that it's 90 hertz is what you're looking for in VR, just because that's kind of when it becomes more realistic, so people get less motion sickness. Bit rate's right. I know last time somebody said that they had a problem where it could only stream 1080. I may have to go into my stream manager and change that, because I know that it's hard for some people to do 1080, especially if they're like on the go or something like that. Let's see. How do I change that? I think it's gonna be a hard thing for me to find right now. I don't know. I think I'll have to look at that when I'm off stream, just to make sure that I can actually get it to do the right thing, because I don't want to do it and then it's like only 480 or only 720. I want it to be pretty much anything. But no, but what I was saying kind of more so about the Oculus Quest was one of my friends was wanting to do VR. He's a huge Star Wars fan. He really likes to, he really wants to play the games such as, Vader Immortal. There was a new game that he was showing me. I'm a fairly big Star Wars fan, but I forget what the game was called. He said it's been out for a couple of months. But he was really wanting to play that, and he thought he was going to have to build an entire PC. And I told him, I was like, no, you can just get an Oculus Quest. I said they just came out with the second one. It's actually really nice. And I said in the future, if you ever wanted to make it even better, you can build a PC, and there's actually a plug-in for it that turns it, and at least to the computer itself, it says that it's an Oculus Rift, which is an Oculus Rift. What did I have? The first one. I told him the only problem with those, though, is the fact that you have to have your setup connected to Facebook. And from what I've been reading, is the fact that you have to set it up with Facebook. And if you buy any games through the Oculus Quest store, and then you delete your Facebook, you lose all your games forever, which that's a downer, but I always recommend people to buy on Steam anyways, which I'd have to look in to make sure that you can still do that with the Oculus Quest, just because it is a non-connected VR system. I need to let people know. Do let me know if y'all want to see different games. I'm really looking like for maybe Sunday. I'm gonna be streaming there at like 5 o'clock or so. Let me know what other games y'all want to see. I know that I want to play Phasmophobia. I was talking to one of my friends, AJ, yesterday, and he said he would be completely down to play VR or Phasmophobia. He didn't have a VR, but play Phasmophobia. I'm pretty sure his PC can handle it. He needs to build a new one, and he's getting there. But I'm pretty sure that Phasmophobia doesn't take too much. So I'd have to set it up with him to see. What is the pupper doing? Not in here. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really want to play it. I haven't played it yet. Obviously, I've been watching a bunch of people playing Phasmophobia, and it looks like a ton of fun. I've played a couple of horror games. I've played a couple of horror games that I guess I enjoyed. I think it would be better if I was streaming it, just for the reaction pieces, because I'm the type of person that I'd get into the scene and I feel like it's very, very realistic, so I get very, very scared. I'm not the type of person that sits there and just like, oh, okay, cool, that was good, that was good. No. I'm probably gonna be freaking out. Sound of Silence. Is that a new game? I haven't seen that one. Who's been playing that recently? I'm guessing John Wolf or something like that, or maybe Gab Smolders. Oh, right. That's the one that Jack and Mark played. I actually did see that. I did not know that's what it was called. I forget what the names of games are all the time. Yeah, so that game looks really interesting for a multiplayer aspect. Just with yeah, you have to find the supplies to escape the force. Yeah, I've only seen one gameplay of it, and I think it was back. I don't know if they've changed it yet, but it was kind of back when the monster was somewhat broken, I guess. Either that or the Mark and them just did not know how to play. Because I know that during that game, Jack was the monster, I do believe. I speak of Jacksepticeye, obviously. He was the monster, and he said it was like super easy. It was kind of too easy to be the monster. But again, the players weren't exactly being quiet. So, I mean, I'd have to play it and see what it was all about, though. Probably hit up with some of my friends. I know one of my friends, Aaron. He'd probably like to play that. It does seem better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I figured they would do some updates with it. Well, all these, Phasmophobia has new updates. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of the new maps necessarily. I know that they've updated the monsters somewhat, and then they also did the voodoo doll. I know about that update. I did not know that they added new maps. Do you know what maps there are? Because they did have, what, the abandoned school, and then obviously like the farmhouse and suburban house and all these other ones. Did they have an Arkham Asylum kind of building? Like almost like Alcatraz? Because I think that would be interesting if they don't have it. It would be huge. It's a huge like old prison that's abandoned. Oh, one of them is a prison that's upcoming. So I wonder if they're going to add multiple ghosts per round, like on these bigger maps, because I know that a lot of people would just kind of enjoy the experience of hunting and looking for the ghosts and taking their time and stuff like that, but I think it would be fun to, in the settings, if you could change how many ghosts you had, you know, to a certain extent. Like, you wouldn't want to put 100 ghosts on there, but maybe 2, 3, especially on these really big maps like the school and the, I guess, what a prison would be as well. I think that would be fun. Yeah, I figured it would probably be Alcatraz. I mean, it's an easy one to just do and everybody understands and wants to play it. If you just do like a random prison, that would be kind of weird. Hello, Misa. How are you? Yeah, she's playing with her toy. And here's a little secret. She actually has some new toys in this closet right over here for Christmas. Gonna let the ghost haunt in the trailer. I heard something about that. I don't think that they're gonna let him kill, just haunt, I do believe. So I think you're right. I think that would be a whole different game if you could let them kill you. That should be a setting. Just make it a setting. Like, hey, I want to not be able to escape. I want to be able to die anywhere. Maybe change the settings a little bit so that you can do some smudging or something like that. And you just have to keep up with it. Smudging, salt, all that, you have to keep up with it so that you just don't die, because there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to be safe. I think that's one of the main reasons that I think that you can what was I saying? I'm sorry, I read something and distracted me. But I think that's one of the main reasons why people kind of feel not as scared. The fact that, you know, you can just walk outside. As soon as you're outside, you're good. What if you weren't? Because, I mean, in real life, if it was really this evident with the ghosts and stuff like that, I mean, you probably wouldn't be safe just by going 2 feet outside the door. I feel like the ghost should, like, at least, as soon as you get out the door, like, say you're, like, literally the ghost is after you, and say, like, randomly, it doesn't have to be every time, obviously, but say you're within 5 feet of the door, like, you barely get outside, you're 5 feet of the door, the ghost should be able to snatch you back in and then close the door on you. That would be fantastic for, video content as well. People being like, oh, I'm safe, I'm good. Dead. Yeah, I have seen that it's just one developer. You know, kudos to them. for doing all that. It's much better than the one developer that made Flappy Bird. The person who made Flappy Bird made so much money. I think I read a report back when it was popular that that person was making like $20,000 a week. And I just hope that the person that did Phasmophobia is getting the same love. Because, I mean, they deserve it. It's a fantastic game, and it's going to be changing the horror genre for years to come. And I hope people, like, whenever these huge AAA games that come out that try to copy Phasmophobia and, like, Among Us and stuff like that, I hope that people still go back to the original and keep that relevant. Keep it basically funded by just playing it. Yes, I will probably more than likely play Resident Evil 8. I've played a couple of the Resident Evil games. I know all the storylines of it, but I've only really played a couple just because I didn't really get into horror games and stuff like that until 3 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. I was never really had any of my friends wouldn't really play them, and now my wife, she really likes to play a bunch of horror games and watch to see me. Really, what it is she likes to see me play the horror games. She doesn't actually like playing them. She hates playing them, but she loves to watch people play them, and she loves to make me play them. But I enjoy it, so it's fun. I played a bit of 7. I'm your number 1 fan. Thanks. Matt, I was talking about you a second ago. I was talking about the Oculus Quest. Talking about what we were talking about yesterday. But yeah, I'm for sure gonna probably play Resident Evil 8. I've been watching all the trailers. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I just hope that they don't, if they mess it up, I'll be very sad. What's the release date on that again? I've been keeping up with it some. I just don't know if they've pushed it back. Because I know that a lot of games, they've been doing fine, even though COVID's kind of pushed people back and stuff like that. I know that games have been doing fine, so I didn't know if Resident Evil got pushed back. Yeah, I can look it up. It's not a big deal. If you want to get to it first, that's fine. Let's see. How do you make it stop freezing so much? You can check your video playback settings. I know I was talking about this a little while ago, but it may have it automatically set to 1080p, so you may be able to do like automatic playback so that it can not freeze on you. I'm seeing just 2021. I guess I could look into it. Oh, more Resident 7. I don't think that I own the game on the PC. I have it for Xbox, but I don't have a video capture card. I plan on getting one at some point because I plan on getting... It'll probably be beginning or probably later next year, maybe mid next year. And I eventually want to get a PS5 because I really, really want to play God of War. Even if it's just a God of War that came out on the PS4. I have access to a PS4, but that's kind of hard for me to get to. Is it on Xbox Live? Yeah. If I were to get... I'd have to check. I think I'm just gonna play Valhalla today. But I will for sure look into some horror games for next time. I mean, Sunday, as long as, you know, we're keeping it active and fun, I can stream for a little while. I don't really have too much going on Sunday. I'll probably do it at like 5 o'clock or so, and I'm gonna play some horror games. So I could make a stack of like 5 horror games, 3 horror games, whatever it is, and I can play a little bit of each. I don't mind getting scared, so all of you can just see that reaction. So Matt, did you figure out your freezing phone? Oh, now you can hear? Okay. Here in just a couple minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start playing a little bit of this game, but feel free to, we'll keep chatting about it. I don't know what I feel like doing today. Will my wife join in? Of course she will. Yeah, I have another chair. I need to get a actual computer desk chair. I just recently got this all set up. Me and my wife got everything set up. This desk she actually found on Facebook resales, and we bought it for like, I think it was $75. So it's a nice one. It's actually a full corner desk. So I have like 3 screens just to monitor everything. Full setup, so. But we just haven't bought a desk chair yet. No, it's not Christian, but good try. I'll tell you this. The person has been talking in third person a lot. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get some more coffee before I start Valhalla. I had a friend yesterday tell me that he wanted, well, he was watching my stream and he said that he likes my full Christmas setup. Which I just now noticed the blanket. That's sad. That's sad that I haven't noticed that yet. My wife is constantly changing things. But he said that he really liked our Christmas setup, so I think one of the things that he told me that he thinks that my wife and I should do is each time there's a new holiday or time of year that we change the aesthetic back here to match that. So I'm thinking, you know, subtle, because I'm not a huge pink fan, but like Valentine's Day, we could put up stuff. We could use mostly reds, some pinks, decorations of some type. New Year's, I guess we could do something, but it's just immediately after Christmas, so that's kind of hard. And then, you know, St. Patrick's Day, we'll change something, we'll figure something out, make it a bunch of greens back there. But I think we might change the background just for every single thing that's going on, like holiday-wise, season-wise. Yeah. Is that a disgusted face? Oh, about pink? Yeah, I hate pink. We'll probably use mostly reds. Or is that disgusted about Valentine's Day? That's appropriate as well. But no, I mean, our Christmas tree, it's actually done really well this year. My wife actually ended up doing it all. I did not have time this year to truly help her decorate. I wish I did. I know one of the streams that I was doing, she was decorating it then. We're really trying to start this up, make sure it's actually doing a good stream and stuff, so. Well, I think I am going to have to go grab coffee real quick, and then we will start this thing. Because we're almost at about 30 minutes, so might as well go ahead and start playing. So, give me like 30 seconds. Was that 30 seconds? I think I did pretty good. Why did she refer to herself in third person? Because she is a dork. That's who she is. Yes, I know that you're my #1 fan. I think what I'm going to do, Matt, and I think that you'll enjoy this probably a lot. You'll get some of my first reactions on a couple of these games. Oh my god, you tattooed my name on you. Okay, I doubt that. So, I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a storyline game such as like a newer game like Assassin's Creed, or I'm planning on playing Warzone. On one day, because I want to stream 3 days a week. So one day I do that. Another day I do a horror game, maybe like on the weekends, like Saturday or Sunday I do that. And on one of the days I want to actually play an older game. And I think one of my first games that I want to play is an older Star Wars game. Because I've played one or two of them. I've seen the storyline to some of them, some of the older Star Wars games, but I really want to play one. And one of the main reasons why is, first of all, I just want to play it to enjoy it, but they are bringing it up all the time in Mandalorian. They're making references left and right, and I really want to play it just to make sure that I keep myself in the loop, so that when something pops up, I can play it. I'm pretty sure I can do a... I can get it on PC. Like, I'm pretty sure they've made ports for PC, and then if not, I can do a PS2 emulator on my PC and play it that way. I'm fairly certain I can. So I'm thinking I've been enjoying chatting and stuff like that. I can get all of them on Steam? Cool. I'll probably just get them on Steam, play it that way. But I've been enjoying the chatting, so I think what I'm going to do is today, during my Valhalla gameplay, I'm going to do a lot of exploring, a lot less storyline stuff. I'll probably do a couple storyline stuff, but a lot of exploring, trying to explore the rest of this place before we go to Europe. And we can still talk about it and stuff like that. Okay, let me get this switched over real quick. I will pause that. Okay. Okay, I can always come back and change this later. I think that's a pretty good volume though. Yeah, I'm completely down. Dark Forces, Bounty Hunter. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really ever played the Bounty Hunter game. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen some of the storylines and stuff like that. But I have not played it. Dark Forces. Hey, Matt, remind me, that's the one that they've been referencing all the time, right? With Mandalorian. That's the one with the Dark Troopers. Spoiler warning, by the way. There's Dark Troopers. Oh, need a change. Yeah, thank you. I was like literally the exact same time you were texting that. I remembered that I need to edit my stream real quick. I'm just gonna do that. Let's see that. Cool. Okay. Am I going to fall a lot today? Probably. These mountains are really killing me here. Come on. I need to go back over here this way. Okay, music.